Hey, Big Herns. What's up? How you doing? This is Big Hern coming in from the dark place. Okay, there you go. All right, so I'm Big Hern, runner. I operate. I run the channel called OpSick TV, and you're probably saying, "Who's this guy asking me to follow? To subscribe to his channel?" Well, I'm just a veteran going through stuff, and I try to have the most awesome day that I can have. I'm easily amused, by the way, but I go through these depression spells. So, anywho, I'm an artist. Well, I consider myself an artist. I'm an artist, photographer, and I also print shirts, so silk screen. And I have my own label. It's called OpSick Wear. I do have some shirts. I do have I have shirts. Well, anyhow, you know, my background is that's what I am. That's what I do. So I hope that you guys can try to find the same, I guess the same common, I guess. I'm sorry, I just had a good moment, so I'm having a lot of brain farts. I have ADHD, so that I have a lot of things that I want to say, but they're not coming out because I'm saying them in here, but they don't want to come out this way, but they're coming out this way. If it makes any sense, I don't know, but I'm saying what we have in common, you know, like stuff like that. Like I have a lot of those things happening, so what was I gonna say? Oh yeah, so anyhow, so I do ask people to subscribe to my channel because I mean I do random things. I like to build things. I like to paint, and when I do all these things, I do giveaways. So right now I'm giving away a shirt and a painting that won first place at the Veterans Art Show that I enter every year, and I won first place on this photo. So I'm giving it away, but I got to reach a certain amount of followers on Instagram. But since I just started the YouTube thing, so I want to reach a lot of people and give a lot of stuff away and help a lot of people like stay out of that funk, because I get into the funk, and if you veterans watch this, you understand what the funk is, and I go through a lot of funks, and you don't want to go through any funks. Those funks suck ass. So anyhow, so I'm trying to motivate myself, and at the same time I have a partner that an accountability partner that I try to keep myself accountable to as far as to what I'm going through, because he's a veteran as well, and we share the same name, the same first name actually. Our name, well, my name is Pedro, so his name is obviously Pedro. So we try to partner up and try to keep each other accountable and stay out of the funks. And he's like me. He thinks like me, and I guess we're both fucked up in the head, I guess. So I guess that's where we click. But and it's pretty cool because we're doing a lot of things. We're collaborating, putting things together in our minds and on paper and on a sheet. And I have a wallboard in the bunker. That's what I call my garage. I call the garage the bunker. So whenever you hear me going, I gotta go to the bunker, or saying we're in the bunker, It's because that's where I'm at. That's where I work. That's where I do my thing. And anyhow, I'm going back home. I just came home from doing the art walk thingy at Montebello. So the keeping the thank you guys, keeping the culture alive event with Montebello. So that's what I've been doing. That's where I'm coming home from. I was supposed to only be there for a couple of hours, but I don't know. Shit happens, I guess. But people are driving fucking slow. God damn it. People want to get home. Anyways, so that's where I want to go. I'm trying to get home. And people are driving super slow. I don't know what the problem is. Anyhow, so I run the channel, and I have a clothing line, and I have a accountability partner for my shit, and the shit that we go through together with our minds and shit. And trip out on this. I'm a tank mechanic by MOS, and when I first met him, I asked him what his MOS was, and he told me he was a tinker. So I mean, if that's not a match made in heaven, as far as accountability partners and stuff like that, I mean, I don't know what is, because it's great. I have someone that gets me, and it gets all my little jokes and all the little army sayings that we have and shit like that. So, and there's no feelings that get hurt, so we can be like extremely raw. Like I can be like, fuck man, son of a bitch, you know, I text you, dude, and you haven't texted me back. What the fuck, you know, but you won't get hurt. And same to me. Or you understand, like, or he understands like the shit that, you know, business, like things that we gotta go through and whatever it may be. Anyhow, I ramble a lot when I'm driving because I don't like driving, and I'll get to it more later as of why I don't like driving. But I have something in my eye and I wear contacts and it's making my eyeball itch. It's probably like an eye booger or something. Anyhow, so yeah, this is about just a daily thing and trying to stay happy and motivated and doing the right thing as far as you know, staying happy and having an awesome day. I'm married. I have a wife, and I have a child, and I have a child, just one. You'll see him around here and there. I have a dog named Hillary, and no, not because of Hillary, because she cannot delete emails. She's a dog, so we did not name her after Hillary Clinton because she doesn't have an email account where she can delete emails. But and we have a Persian cat, and her name is Chicken. I named her because I don't know. I thought it was funny, and it is, and she loves her name. She responds to it, and she's an inbreeder. So her parents are cousins or brother and sisters or something, and she's all deformed. So she has like a crooked jaw and a snaggletooth. A snaggletooth that sticks out like this. So when she's happy, her tooth sticks out, and she goes. But when she's pissed or she's mad, her tooth goes back. She tucks her tooth in, and she's funny as shit because she's an inbred. She and her jaw is all misaligned and fused, like all weird. Her nose is sunken in, and I like this song. Her nose is sunken in, and she can't breathe, so she breathes like Darth Vader. She's like, she's funny as shit. Anyhow, what we were told by the vet is that she may not last long because of that problem. She may not be able to breathe up to a certain age. So we're trying to give her the best life as possible. So we'll let her do whatever the hell she wants in the house. Except poo-poo and pee-pee, she does it in the thing. But she's very spoiled. We love our chicken. And this is a secret. And don't tell anyone. Don't tell my wife. But I like chicken more than Hillary. I don't know why. I just do. But anyhow, that's a little intro as to who I am and what this channel is going to be about. I'm going to be putting things that I build, like I'm building a 4-color press arm. 4. So I'm building that one. I'm almost finished. So I'm going to post a video on that, and I'm going to show you how to make it. I'm maybe load up some plans and at least my rendition of what it looks like or what it should be like, what works for me, and what works for me may not work for you, and what works for you may not work for me. But it's cool. I don't mind. I'm not hurt. Anywho, I will show you later, or it may be up already, so you're gonna see it now. Oh yeah, it's already up. So this is supposed to be the before. So if you've seen the videos before, you gotta watch this one so everything can make sense, because that's how I work. I work in a weird way. So my vlogs or my videos are gonna be everywhere. So, and that's the point of this video thingy, because I'm everywhere. I want you guys to know what it's like for a person like me. I'm not saying that everyone is the same like I am, but as for me, the way I am, the way I go through things is I am everywhere, and I cannot be in one spot and one thing, because on one subject, because I lose track. And I'm so everywhere, and that I lose track of where I'm going, or where I'm driving to, what I'm talking about, what I'm working on, and it's terrible. So this is what this is about. So I hope you guys subscribe and then follow me on Instagram, because I do videos there as well, and I do giveaways on Instagram. It's Golden Corral. I used to like Golden Corral. My son called